Hi, this is Jason from Horrific Nightmares, back to do part 2 of my Animals Run Amok, or Killer Animals, countdown. This is a top 30, and I'm trying something new this time, as I stated before. I'm trying to do these in groups of 10, so definitely let me know how you like what I'm doing now, and zipping through them, trying not to be as long-winded. And also, of course, this is why I didn't use regular animals in my last countdown, which was creature features. So I did want to do this this video, this countdown, and it turned out to be a little bit longer than I thought. So just keep in mind that this is how I view the films, and strictly my opinion. And without further ado, let's get started. Coming in at number 20, Burning Bright. This movie is a ton of fun. Basically about people that buy a tiger for their circus, and it ends up getting in. They're trapped in the house with the tiger. It's a lot of fun, very, very tense. So, but this is a cool one, and that is number 20, Burning Bright. Number 19, Congo. Another movie I feel that gets a lot of unnecessary hate. I kind of don't like at the end where they're picking off the gorillas, although that is part of the story and it's not real, but I don't know. I'm an animal lover, so it does bother me somewhat. But for right now, it is number 19, and that is Congo. Coming in at number 18, Day of the Animals. And this is the, when I was doing my Shriek Show overview, this is one of the ones I missed. I actually picked this up from a yard sale and got this, and the guy clipped part of the box to put in the actual DVD case. And I also bought from him Devil Dog, The Hound of Hell, and that came in a double CD jewel case. So yeah, he kept Grizzly and apparently kept the artwork and all for that too. So, but Day of the Animals is a lot of fun. Definitely a good flick. To upgrade to Blu-ray eventually, because this is a fun one with Leslie Nielsen and Christopher George. So, but that was number 18, Day of the Animals. Coming in at number 17, Graveyard Shift. This is a great film, but it was one that I actually couldn't find for quite some time. Didn't know if it was out of print, if it was going for a lot of money, but finally found it, I believe, in a Dollar General in one of these 3-packs with Silver Bullet and Pet Sematary. But Graveyard Shift is a really, really good flick. Yeah. Definitely an underrated Stephen King film. Coming in at number 16, Prey. Now this was a recent watch for me. I've had this for a while, but just got around to watching it. I was talking to Turi over at Team Money 86 because he was talking about Of Unknown Origin, which is a killer rat movie. And I asked him if he saw this because they both star Peter Weller. I don't know if he ever got back to me, but this is a good one. This is a real good one. Very tense. They go on one of those safaris. They move to Africa, and Peter Weller is an engineer. I'm kind of going to try to sum it up quick. He's an engineer. His family, this is the stepmom right here, and his 2 kids go on this safari. They end up, the tour guide does something stupid, of course, and they get trapped out there with lions. So it's really, really a cool flick. So, but that is number 16, Prey. Coming in at number 15, Frogs. I know a lot of people don't like this film, but I love it. This has a lot of history with me. I was originally at Ocean City when I was younger, Ocean City, Maryland, when I was younger, and watched this movie one day when it was raining and I couldn't go out to the beach or anything like that. And from there, I was kind of hooked. I always liked it. It always had that just eerie feeling, and you never expect frogs to, yeah, to be one of the aggressors. But definitely a fun film. Coming in at number 14, Squirm. Now, this has one of the ultimate covers of all time, one of my all-time favorites, if I can get it out. For the Scream Factory does the double-sided artwork. I love that cover. I just think it's awesome. The newly commissioned cover is pretty good, but this has always been one of my favorite covers of all time. It's right up there with Lucio Fulci Zombie and, you know, a few other ones. But this is a really fun film about killer worms. Yeah, really a cool flick. A lot of fun. Coming in at number 13 is Grizzly. And I picked this up at a yard sale years ago. I do have to upgrade because this is not a great copy. And I don't even know who did this copy. Never really even heard of the company. But I do love Grizzly. It's a lot of fun. And I am glad I owned it. So, but that is number 13. Coming in at number 12 is Orca. It's one of those killer animal movies where you kind of start rooting for the animal, in my opinion anyway. But Orca is a good film. It's more of a drama than a killer animal film, but it does have that element to it. And there is a heavy message behind this one. But, yeah. But that is number 12, Orca, the Killer Whale. Coming in at number 11 is Backcountry. I've seen this several times. I believe the first time I watched it with my wife. And I just love this film. Anything with killer bears is, I don't know, I just like it. You'll be seeing that as a current or a consistent theme in this video, because there's a few of them in there. But yeah, Backcountry, cool flick. And that brings us to the end of part 2. And I'm going to give you a few that I actually do own that ended up not making the cut. Birdemic, Shock and Terror. I actually haven't made it all the way through that movie yet because it's pretty bad, but kind of in a good way. Caw, it's a pretty good one. And Man's Best Friend. Didn't know whether to include that. That was on my original list, but I decided not to include it because it's kind of an android dog, so an experimental dog. But anyway, let me know what you think. Comment below, and if you like what you see in here, hit that like button and subscribe. And until next time, peace.